Yo, what is up, guys? Paps here, back with another video. And as you can see from the title, we're going to be going over how to air dribble with air roll left/right. It's been about 4 months since I have talked about this. I made a video about it a while ago and got a decent amount of views. And I still have a lot of people commenting on it, asking for certain tips and stuff. So I feel like this is a good way for me to explain it again and maybe explain it a little better, because now, like I said, 4 months down the line, I'm a bit better with arrow left. I can air dribble a bit better, and with all the comments and questions, I can perhaps explain things that I didn't explain in the video and just go over it in a more concise and clear way. So, without further ado, let's just talk about air dribbling and try to help you guys out. Um, so the first step to any air dribble, air roll left or air roll, is you want to make sure you're following the ball up the wall, not hitting it too far and not hitting it too soft either. Because if you hit it too far, you're not going to be able to follow it properly. And if you hit it too soft, you're not going to have the correct height or distance to actually carry the ball to the net. So, let's talk about that. In my opinion, this is a very good training pack right here. The wall to air dribble training pack. I'll just show you guys what it looks like real quick. I won't be really using it. But if you want to have a good setup every time for a off the wall air dribble, this does a really good job at that. But for me, I like to just usually go in free play. And it might be a little bit harder to do in free play consistently, but if you can perfect your own setup, it definitely makes it a bit easier to do it in game. And let's just talk about how to actually air dribble off the wall with air roll left. For me, I like to go off this left wall. I'll also go off the right wall to show you what that looks like too. But that was a question I had a lot, how to do it off the right wall. So I will show that. But yeah, with the left wall, all I do is I pop it off the wall and I'm just tornado spinning. I'm either tornado spinning or I'm just holding down L1 to air roll left. You don't really need to reverse tornado spin too much, unless you're trying to regain control of your car. I do a little bit maybe to control my car in the air, but I'm mostly tornado spinning and just air roll lefting. I saw a lot of people ask that question as well. What exactly am I doing off the dismount of the wall? And if I were to put it in words, that's what it would be. Make sure you're just putting your car in the proper spot to tornado spin off the wall. Again, you don't want to be awkward like this. Let me see if I can give an example. You don't want to be awkward like this when you come off the wall. Like kind of sideways or something. Like you kind of just air roll weird. Or it's kind of hard to explain because I've just gotten to the point where it's kind of muscle memory. But I notice a lot of people don't know how to even dismount from the wall. But yeah, again, tornado spin. That's how I do it. And then on the right wall, I'll show you guys up here as well. The dismount from the wall is, again, just a tornado spin, but just a little bit longer, if that makes sense. I'll show you with the ball. So I can actually give a accurate representation. So again, as you can see, I'm tornado spinning off the wall, but I'm just doing it for a little bit longer. I think people think there's some crazy trick or some certain way to hold the stick when you're going off the right wall compared to the left wall, but no, it's just the same thing, just hold it a little bit longer. And for the new people to the video that don't know about directional air roll and you're wondering, you know, why should I use directional air roll over regular air roll? In my opinion, I feel like mechanics with directional air roll are a bit better, a bit more consistent. You can spin on multiple axes. If you want more air roll help and advice and tips and tricks, I have a whole playlist on my channel. It'll probably be a part of the same playlist this video is a part of, so feel free to check that out. But again, now that we talked about speed of the ball, now that we talked about the dismount, let's talk about actually coming off the wall and catching the ball and getting those controlling touches to actually carry the ball to the net. And again, I'm going to go off the left wall, but it's the same principle with the right wall. I will do it a couple times to show you guys what exactly it looks like, because I feel like watching something and emulating it is a bit easier than maybe putting it in words. So again, you want to match the speed of the ball, pop it up, and you want to follow it, and you want to caress it. You don't want to hit it too far. So as you can see right there, I did hit it a bit too hard, and I bounced it off my car a couple times. I'll show you what it looks like when I actually caress the ball and kind of catch it and just drag it. So right here, as you can see right there, I'll just let the replay go. I got that nice first touch off the wall, and then I kind of bounced it once, but then I air rolled into position to just catch it. And that's probably the best kind of air dribble, because you can kind of manipulate it in different directions depending on how you air roll. But again, I'm using my tornado spin to get under the ball and just kind of pop the ball a bit, and then I'm just catching it. Right there I didn't score, but I had pretty good control of the ball there. I'll just do it again to show you guys what I mean again. I'm tornado spinning, I'm just catching it and just kind of not letting the ball get too far away from me. That's the problem I feel like a lot of people have with air dribbles, is they'll do something like this and they just kind of hit the ball, they're boosting too much, they hit the ball too far away and they can't control the ball. So if you can just work on finessing the ball and catching it in the air, if that makes sense, you're going to have much more controlled and much more lengthy air dribbles. So again, right there, just notice how the ball's not bouncing off my car really. I'm just finessing it, controlling it, and I'm air rolling my car into a spot where I can do that. So that's how I would say to use directional air roll. Use your tornado spins, use your air roll left or right, whatever, to get under the ball and just control it and finesse it onto your car. And I will do it a couple times right now off the right wall to show you guys exactly what that looks like again, so you can emulate it. Oops, bad first touch. I guess it is the same thing off the right wall. It's just a little bit more awkward maybe, I guess, but if you just practice the dismount and practice the spins off the wall, it's relatively the same. So again, as you can see right there, I am just again tornado spinning off the wall, controlling the ball, catching it, and just dragging it to the net. Nothing crazy. So now that we talked about speed of the ball, the first touch, the dismount, the catch, finessing it, showing you guys what it looks like so you can emulate it, let's do it a little bit in slow-mo, so that way you guys can really see in slow motion maybe what I'm inputting and what I'm doing, so you can emulate it even better that way. So I'll go off the right wall first, pop it, and I'll just try to follow it, and again just show you guys exactly what I'm doing. We'll drag to the other corner. I missed. But same principles apply. I'm catching the ball, I'm dragging it, I'm not popping it too far away from myself. This game's all about control in general, and that, you know, that applies to things in the air too. I'm trying to keep the ball close and control it, because, you know, hitting it too far away not only makes it harder for you to control, but it makes it easier for a defender to intercept the ball and cut off your path. So I guess that's a good way to think of it as well. You're controlling it not only for yourself, but to make it harder for the opponent. I'll go off the left wall here again. I feel like I explained how to air dribble and exactly what I'm doing and all that stuff a bit better now that I understand air roll left a bit more and I'm a bit better at it. It did make it a bit easier to explain. I hope you guys feel the same way. I don't know if I forgot anything. I think I talked about all the important parts of an air dribble. Also, feathering boost. I know maybe a lot of people won't even make it to this point in the video, depending on if they get bored of watching or they get the information they want. But feathering boost is also really important in an air dribble. You don't want to be holding down boost the whole time. I don't know if that's a problem people have, but that was a problem that I used to have when I first learned how to air dribble. Definitely had a problem controlling my boost, and it did not help with controlling the ball. But I feel like, again, yeah, I think I explained it pretty well. I explained what I'm doing off the wall and how I'm air rolling to the ball too, which is a big question in my last video. So if I was able to help you and I did explain it maybe a bit better, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you want more Rocket League content. I do a whole variety of content, tutorials, gameplay, just playing with friends, private matches, all that stuff. So if you are interested in more content like that, drop a sub. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Peace.